Thank you, Anju. Namaskar, and a very good afternoon to one and all. It's my privilege to present the opening remark for the brainstorming workshop being organized by SRCC's Office of International Programs in collaboration with Ministry of Youth Affairs on the theme, Shared Future, Youth in Democracy and Governance. The theme is very important for the youth of today and the future of society. Democracy and good governance are essential components of a peaceful and progressive society. The purpose of this workshop is to bring together various stakeholders, including young people like you, policymakers, academicians, to brainstorm and find ways to enhance participation of youth in democracy and governance. Why are we focusing on youth? I'm sure you all know today's generation of youth is largest the world has ever known. There are estimated 1.2 billion young people. And you'll be proud to know India has the highest youth population in the world, constituting 40% of the total population of India. With such large composition of youth in our population, which we call the youth bulge, there comes new opportunities as well as challenges. Therefore, it becomes very pertinent to engage and involve our youth in important discussions and events like this. The Office of International Programs, SRCC, is privileged to collaborate with Ministry of Youth and Affairs and be a part of India's G20 presidency and Y20 celebrations for the same. And I'm very thankful to our chief guest, Mrs. Meeta Rajiv Lochan, for taking out time to be here with you for an interaction. Though the United Nations definition of youth, it comprises people aged between, do you have an idea what is the age the UN says? Well, it's 15 to 24, and we have different other studies indicating different age groups. But I would like to say, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me, that youth is not just numbers. It is not just a time of life. It is a state of mind. A mind which is willing to experience and explore. A mind which is willing to learn and adapt is ever youthful. And we are honored, we are proud to have ever youthful mind as our distinguished speaker, as our chief guest, Mrs. Meeta Rajiv Lochan. As our panelists, Vishakha and Kriti, one represents, she's an IAS officer. So we have from different areas. Vishakha is our own alumni and a very successful entrepreneur. She's a Shark Tank winner. So the event would commence with the address by our chief guest, Mrs. Meeta Rajiv Lochan, followed by a panel discussion on the theme, Shared Future, Youth in Democracy and Governance. The thematic discussions will be with SRCC alumni joining from abroad. We have SRCC alumni from the World Bank, from Geneva, from USA, and different parts of the world. And the thematic discussion would focus on three parts. First is Digital India, second is student-centric governance, and third is policy sector. And this is going to be followed by Q&A with the students. So I like to conclude my opening remark with one of my favorite quotes. Mind is like a parachute. It works only when it is open. So we are sure the brainstorming workshop would indeed open our minds for the insightful discussions. Let us begin this workshop with an open mind. Not just an open mind. There's a word, OM, O-H-O-M. Open heart and open mind. So we're with a commitment to work together towards a shared future that truly represents and serves the interests of all members of society, especially the youth. We look forward to enlightening and engaging brainstorming workshop, and we thank Ministry of Youth, Mrs. Meeta, our principal, Professor Simrat Kaur, our strong support and guiding light. Office of International Program has, upscaled. She talks always about scaling, has upscaled by leaps and bounds, it is because of her support and guidance. So we thank all the participants who have joined here and who are joining online from different parts of the countries and world. Thanks to the panelists, thanks to these dear students, you are our heart and soul. Thank you once again. Back to you, Anjali. Thank you.